All right, so we've been working on Zoom now for the past few years, and we've found some things that definitely work, some things that you want to have set up to make your Zoom work efficiently, effectively, and in your favor. So I'm going to go over some do's and don'ts, some tips, some tricks, some basic fundamental things that, I found that you would think would be common sense for some people, but it's surprising when you hop on Zoom and you'll see how some people are presenting themselves in a professional business atmosphere. So what I found is common sense isn't really that common. So, a couple just quick things that we're going to cover today. So, first of all, after I hit on these things, make sure you're taking some notes on them so you could go back, review them, and check them off. Make sure you have all these things checked off before we get back on our next Zoom call. So, after we get off here, there's going to probably be some homework. You're going to have to probably make some adjustments to your current Zoom situation right now. And next time we hop on Zoom, though, you're going to be looking like a champ. Your setup is going to be crisp and professional, and you're going to have the stage set for you to be successful on Zoom. So, in the world that we live in, people judge us for the first 15, 20 seconds that they're going to see us. They're going to judge us from the outside, and you could have one of the best gifts wrapped up inside, but you got to have some good paper on it for someone to want to open it. So, I would first start with just thinking about the general appearance that we're going to have when we hop on a Zoom. The first thing you want to have is, I would say, the name tag. So, in the bottom corner, top corner, wherever you feel comfortable with it, you got to get yourself set up with a name tag, something that has the company logo on it, with the company name, and with your name. And if you want, you could even put your position with the company or your title, for instance. So that'll be one of the first things I would make sure I get set up. The second thing is I would just be taking a look at the professional and personal appearance that I have. So, what am I wearing? Am I dressed professional? Am I wearing a company polo with a logo on it? Or am I wearing some sort of company attire that verifies that not only the logo that they see on the bottom of the screen is also the logo on my shirt? It makes things more transparent and also builds instant credibility and trust. If you have some sort of name tag, some people like to wear some sort of name tag around their neck, or like a lanyard with a badge on it, also to show that they are legitimate. Also, how is your overall appearance? Your general hygiene. You got to really think, did I shave today, and did I, you know, clean up a little bit before I hopped on here? Or did I look like I rolled out of bed? Because I'll be honest with you, I've seen some people that hopped on Zoom and they literally were in their bed and they just rolled out of bed. So let's just talk about our background next. I don't recommend to be in our bed or sitting on the floor with my laptop on a coffee table, and I'm sitting with my couch sitting behind me. Probably not the best look. You want to be looking like you're in a professional environment, and you want to look like you do this all day, every day. Clients need to trust you. So if you do not have a nice background, a nice situation where you can set up in an office, in your house, in your home office, somewhere quiet, private, that looks professional, then you have to take advantage of the virtual backgrounds. The virtual backgrounds today are so realistic, you can't even tell. Some people have asked me if my background was a virtual background, but it's not. It's actual real. You can go sit back there if you'd like on the couch and wave the flag. That's a real flag. But I position things to have a little bit of meaning as well. The American flag, we work with, American income. We work in the United States of America. I have a picture of my grandfather back there who was a Marine. I have all the awards and the accolades right there. And you can put some personal items that are significant to you that would also be talking points for clients. Think plants are nice to have in your background as well. anything that you can do to make your background look professional. So, some of those things would be, I would say, to have awards, have anything with a company logo. So if you could have an award hanging on your wall that has the company logo on it, would be phenomenal. We would have a good angle. You kind of don't want to be square flat up against the wall. If you're making your home wall, you don't want to be flat. You want to give a little bit of perspective, a little bit of depth perception as well, a little bit more perspective. That's why I kind of have mine sign it kind of at an angle right now, not just flat on one singular wall. Uh, I would say that lighting would be absolutely crucial. So if you're going to have a background, have your background lit up. I have floor lights that are behind this couch that are lighting the wall up, that flag being lit up from the floor, you know. Plus we have lights from the ceiling as well. But you want to have your background to be lit up. Speaking of lighting, let's go to our next point, lighting. Lighting. If you are in a room and the windows are all shining on you, it might be too much natural light and it'll white out your image on your screen and on your face. So you can't have too much natural light. You might want to actually pull the curtains down and start using some ring lights and some lights that you can adjust the colors to go from white to the more yellow hue on them. So I actually have four lights that are on me right now. There's one light right here, there's one light that's right here. There's one light that's right here. And then there's another light that's right here. So we have four lights that are actually on me right now, all set up. I recommend to get a couple lights, not just one. Get a couple lights to get some multiple angles going. And you can play around with it to see what looks best. But you definitely don't want to have your lighting to where your lighting is behind you, which means you don't want to be sitting with the window behind you because the light is going to be coming in from behind and you're going to be actually like a silhouette. They won't be able to see your face. You're going to be looking like darked out. So you want to make sure that the lighting is coming from the front, illuminating your face, not from the back, okay, making it more of a silhouette. So play around with your lighting, take some time, invest the time, and also invest the money into your presentation. We do not have to drive in our vehicles to get to our presentations anymore. So all the money that we save for gas, for car maintenance, for maintaining and owning a vehicle, we don't have to use that anymore. So we could take that and put that back into our virtual presentation so that when we meet with clients, we make a true impact with them because they got to be able to trust us. We got to have great appearance. They got to believe that we are a professional and we do this all the time. They have to be able to see us. So we got to have good lighting. And when they see us, we want to be looking the part. So the next point is after the lighting is, well, the camera. The camera. They're going to have to see us. And the more clear that you are on camera, the more sales that you make. Statistically, if you track people with low quality video versus people with high quality video performs at a higher rate. So the slight $50 more to get a better camera is going to make you potentially thousands and millions of dollars. So might make sense to make that slight investment into a better camera. With that being said, now I'm looking right at my camera. And when you look right at your camera, it makes a big difference. So if you can, get yourself a camera that can center itself right in the center of your screen. They make new ones now that actually are built so that you can have better eye contact with your clients. It has like a little hand, a little bar that comes down, and the camera can hang right on your screen. So you could take a look at those new technologies that they're coming out with. So camera, definitely invest into a good HD, high quality video camera for yourself. And then the next thing is audio, microphone. The higher of a quality, the higher sales. Higher quality audio, higher sales volume. When people can hear you, it's going to make you sound more confident in what you're going to be going over with clients. It's going to be very important that they can hear the words that you're saying, and it's going to be important that they can see you. So the investment is not only into yourself, but it's for your clients too. What kind of service do you want to provide? I want to provide the best service for my clients. I want them to hear me well. I want them to see me well, and I want my words to be able to sound nice and clear. So, camera, microphone makes it look like you do it all the time. You don't want to appear as if this is your first time doing a Zoom meeting with someone. Would you want to go to a doctor and it was the first time they were going to do the operation was going to be on you? I don't know if you'd really want to sign up to work with that doctor. So you want to appear as if you do this all day. Having a microphone like this in the camera in the actual video, people who have microphones like this, they typically are doing Zoom meetings like this all the time. You don't have a microphone like this if you're not often on meetings. What this says, without me saying anything, is this says, I do this all the time. You can trust me, right? So just think about the nonverbal message that gets sent when you put in a lot of time and preparation into your appearance. People will take you more serious. And if you're a detail oriented, they'll learn to trust you more because they say, wow, if this person can take that much time to put into every single detail of the appearance, I can notice that I trust that if I did business with them, that's the type of person I'm working with, a detail oriented person that they're going to put the time, the extra time, and the extra care to make sure we get an extra result. And that's the type of person that I want to work with. So that'll build extra confidence and extra trust in your clients without you necessarily even saying a word. So take pride in appearance. Remember, you're busy, you're important, and in control. The 5 P's of preparation, and we'll get you out of here today, right? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And I got one even better for you. Professional preparation will provide for a professional paycheck. So do what it takes to prepare like a professional. We might have to make some investments into our time, getting all this stuff set up. We might have some make some investments with our money, like a professional would, investing into themselves to get this all set up. But in the end, it's going to pay off in the long run. So, guys, let's get this done over the next day or so. Let's take some time and get this knocked out for yourself. Take some time today. Okay. Hop on Zoom with your manager later. Get an opinion from them. Say, hey, how's it look so far? How am I doing? Give me some tips. Give me some pointers. Ask advice. Listen, we're never going to be done improving our Zoom background and improving what we're doing here. So we're always going to be looking for ways to make it bigger and better and appear even better. So, but that's the message today. So hope this helped. Let's get our Zoom set up so we could get it going.